King of games, the highest rank you can achieve in PvP. We all want to get there, we all want to win. But the only way to do that is to make a really good deck. A lot of these decks, they require some cards that are, let's put it, hard to get. So with this incredible gate farming deck, you can get any card or any skill that you need. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Game Panda. Today we are playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and today we got ourselves a update video for the gate farming deck. Don't think I've changed it at all. I haven't looked back at the old one, but we have our Red Eyes Black Dragon gate farming deck. Now it's all about Gravekeeper's Vassal. Gravekeeper's Vassal is absolutely fantastic because he turns all of your damage into effect damage. Now, if you only deal effect damage and you win, you go ahead and get some more duel assessment points. Duel assessment points is basically everything that you need to know about to get whatever cards and skills that you need, from drops of course. So you get duel assessment points by having, for example, prismatic cards, certain flares on your card, playing a certain number of trap cards, certain number of spell cards, fusion summoning, Xyz summoning, synchro summoning. All these things have bonuses for duel assessment point. Now, the most amount of duel assessment points you can get is 8,000. Now, for each 1,000 duel assessment points you get one chest or card pack. Now, these card packs can contain duel drops, and a lot of the time, these are cards that we need for our decks. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get skills, and skills are by far the most important part of the game, because half the decks rely on skills. Now, by no means are there super overpowered skills as duel drops. They're all just in the card shop. But let's say you want to build a fun deck, right? Sometimes you need some certain skills. So go ahead, play with this deck, and you can go ahead and get yourself some nice rewards. Even if you're not going after those rewards, it's a nice gate farming deck. It can help you level up if you want to use gate keys instead of dual orbs or something like that, or if you just need resources. It's a great way of doing so. So we're running one Gravekeeper's Vassal. Again, he is our main attacking monster. We have 3 Red Eyes Black Dragons, 3 Elemental Hero Claymans, 2 Red Eyes Fusion. Of course, one of them I used a dream ticket on, so if you don't want to run 2 Red Eyes Fusions, or you don't have 2 Red Eyes Fusion, just go ahead and run yourself another polymerization. It's basically the same thing, because you're not going to have an issue of getting monsters out onto the field. You'll be fine. We're also running 2 Red Eyes Insights, 3 Union Attacks, 1 polymerization, 3 White Elephant's Gifts, 2 Secret Pass to the Treasures, and 1 Red Eyes Return. Now, for our extra deck, we are running in 2 Red Eyes Slash Dragons as well. So, the whole setup, this is the setup right here. On the field, in our extra deck monster slot, we have 1 Red Eye Slash Dragon. In our first regular monster slot, we have another Red Eye Slash Dragon. In our second regular monster slot, we have a Red Eyes Black Dragon. And then in our third monster slot, we have Gravekeeper's Vassal. That is the ideal field, because we then have Gravekeeper's Vassal out there, and we activate 3 Union Attacks. Union Attack will then take the attack points of all of our monsters and add them all to Gravekeeper's Vassal. We will then activate Secret Pass to the Treasures. Secret Pass to the Treasures will then allow our Gravekeeper's Vassal to attack directly. Our Gravekeeper's Vassal effect will then activate when we attack and deal only effect damage, giving us a better boost in our duel assessment point. Now, the rest of this is all to just continuously draw cards, thin out our deck, so that way we can go ahead and draw these 6 cards that we need. White Elephant's Gift is there to get rid of Elemental Hero Clayman or a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Using Return of the Red Eyes, we can go ahead and get rid of more Red Eyes to continuously draw using White Elephant's Gift. And then Red Eyes Insight and having Red Eyes Fusion just helps thin out the deck a lot faster, because then you're not relying on drawing them. You can get rid of the cards that you don't need, and then you're set to go. Of course, there's no skill because this is a universal deck, but let's go ahead and show you guys how to actually play it. You can run this as a 3x multiplier. I personally would not recommend that, because then there's no point in doing all of this. You can just run any deck you want, just 3x multiply it, and you're good to go. So, what we are going to do is we're going to go over to Zexal here. We're going to go over to Trey, because I want some cards from him, right? Yes, I want cards from him. Wait, do I? I didn't need any cards from Trey, and I'm really just looking for a skill for the Paradox Brothers. So if you're playing for a skill, you play level 10. If you want a super rare or an ultra rare, you play level 40. If you play level 10, your card selection will get diluted. You can see from here, level 10 to level 40. The amount of cards just lowers tremendously. That means you have a higher chance of getting the ultra rares and super rares that you need. But I'm going to play level 10 because I'm looking for a skill. However, I wouldn't be upset if I get any of these, Chimera or Gaia the Dragon Champion. But we're going to play level 10 because I do kind of care about how many keys I have. If you don't care about your keys, play level 40. It is what it is. But we're going to be playing at level 10. Go ahead and go for a duel. If you're playing in level 10, it's going to be a lot easier as well. Keep that in mind that level 40, some characters have cards that will absolutely wreck this deck. For example, let's say you're playing against a Quattro. I just made a deck for this. Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder has an effect that can destroy special summon monsters. This entire deck deals with special summon monsters. So if you end up with a bunch of special summon monsters on the field, like you should, then you're going to have an issue with Giant Grinder, and then it's going to be a massive issue. So we're going to go ahead and start off Fusion Summon. We then have our one extra deck monster spot filled with a card that we actually want. And now we see what our opponent does. Because they're level 10, they're just going to be placing everything in attack position. And we really don't care what they do. We now have a Union Attack and a Secret Passage. That is what we're looking for, actually. We want those two cards. We now need 2 more Union Attacks and a Gravekeeper's Vassal. And then we need to be able to get out 1 more Red Eyes Slash Dragon and a Red Eyes Black Dragon. So we drew the Red Eyes Black Dragon, but we need a fusion card, maybe even Return of the Red Eyes. Return of the Red Eyes is also very important for the setup. It's not 100% necessary, but it is very nice to have. There's our second Red Eyes Fusion. We go ahead and activate it, so that way we can get rid of some more stuff from our deck. We can go ahead and use the Red Eyes Black Dragon from our deck, and the Elemental Hero Clayman from our deck, so that way we can go ahead and special summon our second Fusion Red Eyes. We now then just wait. This is now just a waiting game, which also helps us because we will be able to get ourselves on a low deck number or whatever it is. We get 500 for that. And then we're also going to get 500 for taking no damage. If you are playing a little higher up, you will be taking damage, but it's not that big of a deal because you can easily get that back from other things as well, like the prismatic cards or anything like that. But we're going to go ahead and activate Red Eyes Insight so we can get ourselves our Return of the Red Eyes. We can then set that, and then now we can start using our White Elephant gifts because we can then bring back our Red Eyes Black Dragons. He has a D-Spell, not the biggest deal for us because it is a trap card. We can then use its effect immediately to bring out a Red Eyes Black Dragon. This one we want to keep out on the field. We want to have 1, right, for Gravekeeper's Vassal. But let's see what our next draw is. It's Red Eyes Insight. So this is a card that we can throw away. We can then activate Return of the Red Eyes, bring back 1 Red Eyes, and then send that to the graveyard immediately using White Elephant Gifts. We send this one to the graveyard. We now have Gravekeeper's Vassal, and now we just need that 1 Union Attack, and then we're all set to go. So we end our turn. We're going to have too many cards in our hand, and we don't need the Red Eyes Insight anymore, so we can go ahead and throw that away. Our opponent then ends their turn, and then this turn, come on, we get an Elemental Hero Clayman. There's 3 cards left in our deck. We can, ooh, I almost messed up there. We go ahead and activate Return of the Red Eyes, bring back a Red Eyes Black Dragon. We then go ahead and activate White Elephant, send that back to the graveyard, draw 2 more cards. Now we have everything that we need. Here's the big combo. We normal summon Vassal. We activate 1 Union Attack. We select Vassal. We activate a 2nd Union Attack. Select Vassal again. We activate our 3rd Union Attack. We select Vassal again. We then activate Secret Pass to the Treasures. We select Vassal. We then move to our battle phase. The 3 Union Attacks activate. We now have 24,000 attack points. We attack directly. All of its effect damage. Our opponent goes down. And then you can see in 1 second the duel points right there. All right, 2,500 for comeback victory. No damage. Few cards left. Effect damage only. Played prismatic card. Played glossy cards. Over 9999 damage. Activated spell card. Activated trap card. Perform special summon. Perform fusion summon. And then without the campaign bonus, we would have been at 8,600, which is the most that you need to get all 8 potential cards or chests or whatever it is that you need. So you can see here, it's a great way of farming jewels, coins if you need those. And then if you need more jewels and coins, you can go ahead and take these and then trash them. You can go ahead and collect them or like trade them in for more. I think, I don't even know what it is. But let's go to the card trader and I'll show you guys how to do that as well, because that is kind of part of it. Because this is a gate farming and this is all about farming materials and anything that you can. So we can go to card catalog from conversion at the very bottom. Alright, this is a very common card, right? Let's hit convert. I like to keep my glossy cards. So I have 19, so I want to see. They go up to here. So then I'll just get rid of 1 or 2 lines like so. Alright, that should be good enough for now. We hit convert and you can see we got 30 rare jewels, 30 stones of spell jewels, and then 6,000 gold. It's not a lot, but it's not bad. It's more resources, so if you buy a lot of things from the card trader, which, you know, the regular inventory does kind of take a little bit. Like right now, let's say I want one of these rares. Do I want any of these rares? I want this one. I just, you know, basically covered my entire expense for the rare jewels on that. Pretty good. But let's say you like the deck. You want to build it. How do you build it? Let's show you guys. Vassal. You guys get as a level up reward from the Shizu Ishtar. He also shows up in ranked duel tickets. So if you have a rare ranked duel ticket, go ahead and use it on him. You won't regret it. He's by far one of the best rare cards that you can get. Red Eyes Black Dragon, you guys get 1 from Joey Wheeler starter deck and 1 from the Rex Raptor starter deck. They're also available in the card trader, KC Cup tickets, World Championship tickets, if you still have some of those left over. Elemental Hero Clayman, you guys get as a Jaden Yuki level up reward, Jaden Yubel level up reward, and Supreme King Jaden starter deck. He's also in Bingo Mission, DD Castle, and Yubel Duelist Chronicles GX events. For Red Eyes Fusion, you get 1 through Return of the Red Eyes, and then the second one I got through a Dream ticket, as I mentioned earlier. Red Eyes Insight, you guys get from KC Cup rewards, World Championship rewards, Ranked Duel tickets, and it was a login bonus campaign reward. Union Attack, you guys get from Gore starter deck. It's also a Duel Monsters Yu-Gi-Moto drop, and it's also from Set Sail for the Kingdom Duelist Chronicles event. So it's kind of counterintuitive that you need to gate farm in order to make a gate farming deck, but as you'll get 1 through Gore, and then you can kind of just slowly build up on them. It's not too bad, trust me. It's not bad. Polymerization, you guys know Chaz Princeton, Alexis Rhodes starter deck, Sora Pierce starter deck, Joey Wheeler level up reward, Card Trader, KC Cup, World Championship. It's everywhere. White Elephant gift, you guys get from Ultimate Rising, and there's also 2, I believe. There's 2. Yes, there's 2 in Return of the Red Eyes, and then you can get it for box ships. I would not recommend spending box ships because it's only a rare. Secret Pass to the Treasures, you guys get from Ultimate Rising and box chips. Again, don't use your box chips for normal. Return of the Red Eyes, you only get 1 from Return of the Red Eyes. And then the extra deck, Red Eyes / Dragon, you guys get 1 from Return of the Red Eyes. The other one I got from Resonance of Contrast, the one with his face on it, of course. And then you can also get it from box chips. Not a bad box chip spend, especially if you do want to build a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck in general. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and let me know down in the comments below what card or skill are you going to farm for using this deck. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.